Hey Jace, what you reading?
Oh, hey, I'm trying to see how I can teach my org about animation and make it, cool and not just like giving a slideshow. I'm no business expert.
You're telling me, but then again, I'm a dragon and I have no education. I don't even know how to read. Why don't we present it together? I think we can make this pretty fun. Leave it to me. The year is 1923. These guys named Walt and Roy Disney founded the Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. They were cousins. No, they were brothers, obviously. According to historian Michael Barrier, Walt wasn't just chasing fame. He was chasing a new way to bring drawings to life. But mostly fame. I mean, the drawings too, but it was mostly fame. He wanted money. Barrier says those early years were all about experimenting with sound, movement, and storytelling that no one had ever tried before.
Oh yeah. Hey, didn't they create stuff like Oswald and Steamboat Willie?
That's right, but their success was just beginning. There were several more eras that added to their collection of classics. There was the Golden Age between 1937 and 1942 that brought us icons like Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi, and a bunch of other movies that were, less problematic.
It's wild to think about how fast animation evolved back then.
Yeah, Barrier actually calls that era the point when Disney turned animation into an art form, not just a novelty. The Silly Symphonies, because that sounds very artistic and not novel at all, were basically their practice runs for the masterpieces that came next. But it was at this point in time when Disney began addressing much darker themes in their movies. The wartime and Silver Age gave us the package films.
Like boxes you send in the mail package films?
No, that's a good one. No, these were more like crappy anthology movies. Well, there was one or two. I liked Ichabod and Mr. Toad, but everything else was awful. Because there was a war going on, Disney needed a cheaper way to make films. So instead of making one long story, they made a bunch of shorts instead, and stitched them all together.
So it's kind of like a compilation video of a bunch of memes, except it's little animations?
Exactly, because Disney always wanted to chase art and not fame. Money was never a priority here. But the Silver Age wasn't all that exciting. It was during this time that we lost Walt Disney to lung cancer.
Man, that's too bad.
With his passing, it became a struggle for the company to keep their success without his creativity around. From 1970 all the way to 1988, this was the dark age of Disney. Film scholar Chris Pallant talks about this as a turning point. He says the studio was trying to find its voice without Walt, figuring out how to modernize their animation style and production process.
Seems like a nightmare. I mean, what are they supposed to do without a director? I mean, the one who had all the ideas in the first place.
The answer to that is that they flubbed hard. It was, for their revenue anyway. The Aristocats, Robin Hood, Fox and the Hound, and The Black Cauldron were released with mixed success, to say the least, and horrible failure, to say the most. The Black Cauldron in particular. The film's more gothic, dark aesthetics were Disney's attempt to reach out to a more mature audience. Can't say that went over too well for them.
I imagine that's also where Disney's Dark Age gets its name. Oh boy.
Yeah, but audience attention wasn't their only problem, because the Vietnam War and the Civil Rights Movement were both going on at the exact same time. Not only was the budget tight because of such low box office money, but animation itself was losing out to new tech like TVs.
So this era was probably really bad for Disney. I mean, they couldn't get any movies in theaters, so did they have to move to TV?
Funny enough, while things were rough at home, Belker points out that Disney's animations were spreading everywhere, getting reinterpreted across the world. Even during this so-called dark age, their stories were going global. So it wasn't really a dark age, because they were still somewhat successful.
Well, it seems like people were making their own interpretations of the films. That's interesting.
It shows the time when Disney and Hollywood were changing, moving from the old style of movies and animation to newer, more modern techniques. It reminds us that even big creative studios sometimes struggle or feel unsure, but those times can lead to new ideas and growth. Studios struggle sometimes, just the same as artists like you, Chase.
I can imagine how rough things must have been for the animators. I mean, I can't imagine they were getting paid all that much, but also there was so little diversity in the films. But all those young artists, despite everything, they worked so hard to change things and make them better.
And they'll continue to do so.